Alright guys, today's video is going to be on the giant mole. Basically how to get here is it's going to be in Falador Park, and at any of these little holes you're going to use a spade to go into these. Make sure you have a light source. I'm using the headgear here, or you can light this on fire. But this video is going to be broken down into several parts. I would skip to the part you're most interested in. So it could either be the budget, the T-bow, the magic method. There's a lot of different ways you can do this, but for gear, this is probably the most common way I see people do it. So I'm going to start off with this one, but I'm going to pull up a window right here. This will be in the description as well if you guys want to mess around with this and see what you guys can wear here. So for starters, there's a range. It's going to show you the best in the first row and whatever else is in the next rows, but the items here are pretty good. Magic, obviously full ancestral with the shadow, max mage. You can even do void with T-bow. I wouldn't do that unless you have a T-bow, honestly. Or if you're Iron Man, both is good. Max melee is gonna be full Torva with the Fang and Void Waker for special. I'll be going over like a part in this video with each method, and there'll be timestamps so you could jump to that part. Melee Dharok, that's exactly what I have on. Actually, I have the Ultor instead of the Bellator, but obviously if you don't have that, you can do Berserker, Brimstone, Fire Cape, whatever you guys got. And then budget melee, showing this. I would say the Fang is pretty necessary. I'm gonna add in a part here that will have some requirements that you should probably have before coming here. But yeah, next part will be in a second. Alright, so after you guys have dug down, you're gonna be here and the mole will be somewhere in the middle. Some things I'd like to go over is I highly recommend you guys complete the Falador hard at least. This will give you the ability to have this shield, and it'll have an arrow of where it's at in the cave. Even if I run far away, it'll point to where it is still. If you don't have that, it's gonna be a lot harder to kill this boss. But yeah, that Palador Hard's very good. I'd highly recommend a Fang if you plan on sitting here for a while. It's good money. It'll pay for itself. And then Spade and a light source, must have. You need these unless you end up building the light source at the beginning. Spade you always need. And then for recommended stats, I'd say base 80s for melee is pretty good. And T-bow and Mage is going to be a little higher, honestly. Like, usually you won't have those weapons unless you have like a lot of money, so you'll probably have higher stats by that point. But melee, I would say Dharok and Fang is the way you're going to want to go with this boss. And then following clips will be just me farming them. Alright, for the Dharok method, you can either use a rock cake or a locator orb. We're just going to drop our stats down to nothing. Make sure you use super combat. Attack melee. You can just rapid heal like that to reset the heal. But it's a pretty easy boss to kill. It's pretty AFK too. You can bring a cannon for all of these kills as well, if you would like to do that. And when he digs, you gotta chase him down. Bring stamps, very important. This is the Dharok setup. If you guys need to pause and look at that. And I'll link the wiki down below if you guys want to mess around with that too. Yep, so I think I 3 or 4 hit him there. Every time you kill him, you'll get both of these. About 12k there. And you run back to the middle, he'll always spawn here. Always protect melee with Dharok. If you don't, he'll die. It's 1 damage. You can bring a spec weapon too. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to show for the Dharok's. It's pretty good. And like right there, I mean, 24k just like that, pretty fast. Like you could just keep doing it too. Alright, I'm going to show the other methods in the following clips. Alright, this is gonna be the budget setup. I'm gonna pull it up here. I went very budget for this. This is gonna be the budget setup here down this list. If you guys have these items, it's good. But we'll turn that off and we'll go for the kill. Attack melee. You have a lot of... If you're not doing DH, you could bring food too. It doesn't hit too hard. This is gonna be with the Fang. Here. I can hit pretty hard there. I think that's max. Do a couple specs. Fang's a super good weapon. It's not too mechanical of a boss, so... Let's see, he ran a little bit. Oh no, not again. Yeah, that could be a little annoying, but... as long as you got the shield, you'll know where he's at every time. Alright, I'm gonna do one clip for a whip just in case you can't afford the Fang. It's gonna be in this clip here. Whip will take a little bit longer, but Fang is very nice. Got lucky with the not digging, so pretty good. Yeah, I would say like any method's really good here, but next clips are gonna be the max setups. Alright, this is gonna be the max melee setup. Obviously I got the range gear here, but just more prayer pots is what you would want to bring. Maybe another stam, but this and the Void Waker. It's gonna be the absolute most you can bring here. Bellator, it says, is best too, since it's weak to slash. We're just gonna combat here. You can bring Thralls too. I just didn't bring it this time. So we'll do 2 specs. It's gonna be really fast. Oh, and he digs. Let's see where he's at. Oh, he's right there. Alright, just like that. That's the max melee. Oh, we got a little bonus drop there too. Nice. Alright, next clip will be max range, but all the methods are pretty simple. It's not a hard boss to kill, so. Alright, here is the max range setup. CCB is a little overkill, but you could do this for special attack or blowpipe for HP. It's good. This Omazori, if you have Bofa, obviously downgrade to that as well. It's pretty good still. And then this with T-Bow. T-Bow is insane here. So we're just gonna range pot. Pray melee, pray rigor, and spec him. And T-Bow the rest. Cannon here too with range is pretty good. Few extra hits. Yeah, T-Bow goes insane. I think that was like the fastest one so far. Alright, next method will be, we'll do one more with T-Bow. It's really comfortable with T-Bow. Just very AFK. You do amethyst arrows if you're Iron Man. You probably don't want to go through your whole dragon arrow stack. Nope, he dug. The nice thing about range is when he digs, you don't gotta run all the way to him sometimes. click him. Oh, you probably want your drop, so. Alright, the next clip's gonna be Max Mage, and I think that'll be it for the video. Alright, here we are with Max Mage. So for gear, Mimic Shadow is kind of the must-have here. You could do Sang too, it's not bad. This, and I like to bring this for special attack, just to lower its defense a little. So we'll start the kill. Imbued Heart, Saturated Heart, either or. Augury. Oh, we missed that one. Missed both, alright. I think T-Bow is a bit better than the Shadow, but usually if you're an Iron Man, you never know what item you're gonna get lucky on, so it's not a bad method if this is what you got. Do one extra kill with this Mage. It's actually a lot of iron arrows. Alright. Yeah, without the shield, it'd be a mess trying to get around here, so definitely try to go for that if you can. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for all the methods. Yep. Alright, that's gonna be it for the mole guide. Hope you guys get some valuable information out of this video. And if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys can. A lot of you guys aren't subbed yet, and I plan on doing a lot more of these in the future. Alright, thank you everyone. Have a good one. Alright, I almost completely forgot to add this part in, but we gotta find out what we're doing next. So 43 left, and here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, alright. Scorpio it is. Alright, definitely know how to do this one, so that's gonna be the next one, guys. Alright, thank you guys all for watching, and have a good one.